All right, we're getting ready to do a toned and 10 workout with the Hooked on Pilates MINIMAX, flat side down. We're going to target our quads, our glutes, and our abs. So what I'd like you to do is place your foot close to the slope of the MINIMAX. From here, you're going to bend through that support leg, hands on your knee, stand up tall, find extension in the leg behind the MINIMAX. So you can push through your hands on your support leg, and as you come up to help your balance, you can have your big toe touching the floor behind the MINIMAX. But if you want to make things harder, try to have that big toe lifted and stand up tall. Back leg is in extension. Get down and back up. So this is mimicking step up on the chair. If you wanted to, you could go ahead and go into genie arms. Down and up. Find your focal point. This is going to challenge your balance and, of course, the strength of your standing leg. And keep going for a hip extension in the back. Let's just have two more. And last one. So I'm going to put my back to you, set up as before. Very good. And then from here, we're going to bend that support leg and come up. You can see my back toe is touching the floor. So I come down, push and stand up tall. Try to find hip extension in that back leg. So this is my bad ankle, you guys. So when I start to lift that toe, you can see me struggling for my balance. So lift. So I'm not going to do genie arms on this side. I'm going to really try to focus and try to find hip extension with the leg behind the MINIMAX. But keep in mind, it is totally fine to keep that back toe down, stand up tall, squeeze the glute, feel that sense of extension of the hip, and then let's just have 3, there goes my balance, 2, and 1. Nice, so then we're going to come to a kneeling position on the MINIMAX. It's like sun salutations. We're going to lift our arms up towards the ceiling and then start to dive down, articulating through the spine, finding the stretch that feels comfortable, and then start to articulate from the base of the spine up. Circle those arms out, gazes high, palms face forward, articulate through the spine, one vertebra at a time, going as low as feels comfortable for your body. Abdominals in, posterior tilt of the pelvis, and start that articulation. Back up and reaching high, find that nice stretch. Articulate down, abs in, tuck the tail, find the stretch of low back, and start to come up. And now we're going to go back into some quad work. So we're going to pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on 6, all the way up. Squeeze glutes and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the way up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze glutes, abs in. Down and pulse is 3 and 4 and 5 and all the way up. 6, and make sure you squeeze those glutes when you come all the way up, and right here up and down, and stay low as you pulse. And 4 and 5 and up is 6, and we're down, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and down. 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2 more sets. Down, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and up. Last set. 1 and 2. Shoulders down away from your ears. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and up. Very good. So now we're going to go to a little bit of a push-up. I want to pull the MINIMAX back just a little bit. So I'm going to have my thighs, my high thigh on the MINIMAX. Squeeze my glutes, shoulders down away from my ears. Teeter-totter push-up. Elbows bend away, nose comes down. And push back. So try to pretend like you're a teeter-totter. So as your elbows bend, your straight body goes down and your toes lift up towards the ceiling. Keep the abdominals in. Try to lift both legs towards the ceiling as you rock down. And then continue to squeeze your glutes throughout the whole exercise. Very good. And we're down. Press up. Tummy in. Teeter-totter push-ups. Very good. Keep it going. And press. Awesome. Let's go for 5 more. Excellent. Keep squeezing those glutes. Tummy in. No arching of the spine. Otherwise, don't go as low. And very good. Stay up nice and tall. Abs in even more. Shoulders set away from your ears. Single leg kick. Yes, press that leg down. Alternate to the other side. Toe point, foot flex, toe point, press that leg down. Lift low tummy. Try to keep low tummy lifted as you do those 3 pulses at the knee and at the foot. Gaze is out on the floor, about 2 feet to 3 feet in front of you. Watch that you don't crane your neck in that position. Each and every time that you put that foot down, feel that foot press in to the ground, and also try to feel like you lift those low abs. Try to keep them lifted as you do the foot and knee maneuver. Very good. 1 more set. Nice way of stretching out those quads actively. Very good. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and turn onto our side. We're going to be down on the elbow. And then from here, leg is high. And then from here, try to squeeze those heels together, toes apart. And lift and lower. And squeeze it in nice and tight. Lift the top leg, lower the bottom, and then use the inner thighs to squeeze. Lift and lower. Very good. Try to keep this waistline lifted throughout, working that waistline asymmetrically, and also isometrically. And squeeze, reach long, up, and squeeze. Very good. Keep it going. Gets too much for your neck. Look down at that elbow. And let's just have 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Got to even things out, so I'm going to roll over onto the other side. So pardon me, my back is towards you. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and lift and lower, squeeze those heels together, toes apart. Lift and lower, squeeze, very good. And in the squeeze, try to be long, reaching from your waistlines through your straight knees and right out through those toes. Once again, if it gets too much for your neck, simply look down at your stance forearm. Very good. Otherwise, you can look straight out. Squeeze. Find that inner thigh connection. Find that length. And let's just have 3 and 2 and 1. Fantastic. Now we're going to start to go into our abdominals. So situate yourself so you can press your hands into the MINIMAX. Bring your legs up. Try to curl. So really engage through the core and I'm looking out over my knees. From here, you're going to do a bicycle action. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, reach out. Inhale. Very good. Reach out and pull back in. If this is too easy for you, double. But make sure that as those legs move away from your core, you don't feel it in your back. So you got to engage even more through those tummy muscles as those legs move away from you. Challenge yourself to keep the curl up and use that core. As the legs move away from you, squeeze those legs tight if you're doing the double leg. And 2 and 1. Now reverse it. Bring those knees in. Toes dip down, straighten with core connect. Really work that core nice and flat. Scoop and straighten and pull in. Try to keep that curl of your torso. And very good. If this is too much, you can do that bicycle action in reverse. Just single leg at a time is totally fine. Connect the core to the movement of the legs moving away from your center. Let's just have 2 more and last one. Nice, and then from here, let's go ahead and slide somewhat down the slope of the MINIMAX. We're going to go into some obliques. So go ahead and arch back, make sure you feel comfortable, otherwise readjust. From here, reach up and try to grab onto that leg and then come down for stretch. Exhale, press that same side waistband into the MINIMAX. And we're up and bring it down. Exhale, stretch high. See if you can reach past your foot and from the outside. And up and down. Exhale, navel in. Feel your back press into the slope of the MINIMAX. Yeah, starting to feel that burn. 3 more on that side. Keep that elbow wide and support your head. 1 more. Very good. Switch sides and stretch up and find your arch back. Exhale and inhale. So we're working the full length and beyond of our abdominal wall. A lot of times we don't get this arch back, so really go for it. And that's 5. Exhale. And that's 6. Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. Really press that same side waistline down to the slope. That's it. And let's just have 3 more. Exhale on the lift. Inhale with the open. 2 more. Very good. Let's have 1 more. Awesome. Continuing with our ab flow. Slide a little lower on that MINIMAX if that feels good for you. And from here, we're just going to do a crunch. My gaze is high on the wall in front of me. I arch back again. Exhale, navel to spine, rib to hip space small. Press my back to the slope. Exhale, elbows wide, gaze high. Exhale. Awesome. Keep it going. Really feeling that work. If you need to adjust, maybe come down a little bit lower or tap yourself up a little higher on that MINIMAX. Go for your stretch. Exhale, pull abdominals in and find that gaze high. Try to keep those elbows wide and feel the work. Feel the press of your back to the slope of the MINIMAX. Navel to spine. 2 more. And we got 1 more. Very good. And then from here, just slide so that your head is on that MINIMAX. Hands on your pelvis. From here, bridge, lift your heels, close those knees, open, drop down, but don't touch your bottom to the floor. Lift your hips, lift your heels. Close those knees, open those knees, drop it down. So we're lifting hips, lifting feet, closing these as much as you can, and lower down. And we're lifting hips first, then heels, closing our knees, opening, and lowering down. 4, and lift, and squeeze, and back down. And I lift my pelvis, lift my heels, squeeze those knees, and lower, but don't touch the floor. And hips high, squeeze those glutes, keep them squeezing as you lift those heels, and as you close those knees, and down, and again. Lift, squeeze. That's it. Keep your gaze up towards the ceiling. Try not to get tense in your neck and in your face. Lift from your glutes, not from your neck and face. So stay nice and relaxed. You're looking straight up towards the ceiling. You got it. Let's have 4 more. So we're lifted through the hips, lift through the heels, close the knees, open, and drop down. 3 more. And we're lifted, lift those heels, close, open, and down. 2 more. And we're up, and in, and down. 1 more time. Very good. Drop those heels, but keep your hips lifted, and little pulses. So squeeze those glutes as you lift the pubic bone towards the ceiling. Be very aware that you're not doing it from your belly and arching your spine. So waistline is drawn in. Squeeze the glutes. Lift the base of your pelvis, which is the pubic bone, towards the ceiling. Check in with your face and in your neck. Stay relaxed. Let's have 8, 7. Burn those glutes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it down. All right, well that's it for that toned in 10 with the MINIMAX flat side down. Hope you enjoyed that workout. Thanks a lot. Hope to see you soon.